Wow. That was like the saddest Harry Potter scene I've seen
So
so
far,
far.
absolutely. What's going on, guys? Welcome and welcome back to Dan Reacts. I'm Dan. This is my reaction channel. I am here with my good friend Davin. How's it going, buddy?
Going great. Excited to continue the journey.
We're back. We're back for another
I know.
Harry Potter film.
Feels good.
Feels very good. I'm very excited to be back in the Wizarding World. We've kind of, in my own description, passed what I would consider to be the more family-friendly side of this franchise, and we're now kind of entering the more adult, mature
Yeah.
level of content, and so I'm very excited for you to see that and experience all
Yeah.
that this has to offer.
I got a little dip with the Prisoner of Azkaban. It was definitely taking a turn there for sure. So
Absolutely.
the darker the better.
Yeah, very much so. And you really enjoyed that last film. You felt like
Yes.
more so, I think, than the first two. You had like a much more emotional
Yes.
attachment to it.
For sure. I love the characters that were introduced.
Lupin's your favorite.
Yeah, Lupin is my favorite. I'm Team Lupin. Yeah, just overall, really just enjoyed it more, and think it's just gonna keep growing from here.
Mm-hmm. Totally, yeah. This movie is also really special to me because, like Prisoner of Azkaban and Chamber of Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone, they were in such a peak part of my childhood that I have such visceral memories in these phases of Harry Potter. The later Harry Potter gets, I get into like middle school, high school, I became more busy, less
Yeah.
like at home doing this kind of stuff. But I remember these first four movies, like I had all the action figures, all the games, all the movies, like all the things that went along with it. And Goblet of Fire was no exception. I remember very well in my binder. You know how binders had those plastic sleeves on the outside?
Yeah.
I had Harry Potter photos in all my binders. And I remember like my fourth grade teacher would, anytime he would in a magazine come across something in Harry Potter related,
He'd give it to
he
you?
would cut it out and he would give it to me.
No, you like
I
that,
was
buddy?
like a Harry Potter fanatic at this phase in my life. So Goblet of Fire holds a very special place just because I have so many memories of just like being a kid and like
Wow.
just, you know.
Well, I wish I had all that, but I don't. I have no idea what to expect for this. I feel like it might be a goblet, maybe some fire.
Maybe
So,
some fire, maybe an
really-
of.
Yeah, or an of. So
Maybe an oven there somewhere.
could be. So yeah, really don't know what I'm getting into, but I think I'm ready. Just going into it raw.
I
Ready.
love that. I'm
Mhm.
very excited for that. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Yeah! This is definitely the moment in the theater where the crowd,
Yeah,
you know, cheer like
definitely
crazy.
cheering. Uh-oh.
If we were to do it without the board.
Oh, it's the rat.
I will not disappoint you, my lord. Lakini tells me the old Muggle caretaker is standing just outside the door.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Abracadabra!
Oh, and he left the stove on.
Harry! Are you alright? Come on, Ron! Your mother says breakfast's ready.
Oh, so he's crashing at Ron's?
You'll see why.
Okay.
Not
No more
permanently.
Dursleys.
No, not permanently.
No more Dursleys. First movie to start without the Dursleys.
It is the first movie to start without the Dursleys and started with a death.
Yes.
So that'll tell you how this movie
Yeah.
turned out.
Yikes.
This strapping young lad must be Cedric, am I right?
Oh, and Edward Cullen.
Edward Cullen, Robert
Alright.
Pattinson.
You must be Harry Potter. Yes, sir.
Was this before Twilight?
Yes.
Yeah. He looked pretty old too.
Why are they all standing around that manky old boot? That isn't just any manky old boot, mate.
It's a portkey.
Nobody ever fills Harry in on anything. They're always just like, we're going.
He'll figure it out. It's Harry. I can already tell the filming style is just like a lot different too.
Parting of the ways, I think, old chap. See you at the match. Home sweet home.
Where are they?
The Quidditch World Cup.
Oh, hello. That sounds badass. Wow.
I love magic.
I would
Me
too.
Yeah.
I would too.
Wow. Now that's a stadium.
Well, put it this way. If it rains, you'll be the first to know.
There's Daddy.
Do enjoy yourself, won't you?
Don't
While you can.
don't touch a child.
He's so evasive.
I know.
He's like always in his
No one's gonna
face.
stop him.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you.
Why's he got his wand like that?
Begin!
It was amplifying his voice in the microphone.
Oh, that's cool.
So it just went left.
Oh. Okay, that's creepy.
Harry.
Get up. No way. That's what takes him out?
This man.
More!
Oh, that's terrifying.
Been looking for you for ages.
Jeez.
You've been discovered at the scene of the crime.
Crime?
Death Eaters.
There was a man. Before.
Is that like the Wizarding FBI or something?
I didn't see his face.
I feel like that was low-key unhelpful information. He's like, there was a man
Over there!
That's all.
All my men over there!
Anything from the trolley, dears?
2 pumpkin pasties, please.
A love interest.
Thank you.
Oh no, I'm not hungry. Thank you.
Then why are you standing?
Yeah.
Someone's
Come
gonna
on, crushy.
crushy crush.
This castle will not only be your home this year, but home to some very special guests as well. So,
Just run.
please join me in welcoming the lovely ladies of the Beauxbatons Academy.
So there's a Tri-Wizard tournament with other schools.
Mm-hmm.
An all-girls school. How graceful. Look at Harry standing up and clapping.
I
Sit
know.
down, dude.
All the girls angry.
Yeah.
Now, our friends from the north, please greet the proud sons of Durmstrang.
The Proud Sons. An all-boys school. Is there any other co-ed wizarding schools?
Yes. These are just the 3 in this, like, think of it as like a district.
Their
school district.
region. Yeah.
But attention, please. Eternal glory. That's what awaits the student who wins the Tri-Wizard tournament.
I think Ron's got a shot at getting picked.
You think Ron's got a shot at getting picked? I mean, that's a fair guess.
Oh? We got a new dark arts guy?
No student under the age of 17 should be allowed to put forth their name for the Tri-Wizard tournament.
Is Harry under 17?
Even the twins are.
Bullocks! Really? Oh.
Because Harry was 11 in his first year.
Oh yeah, okay, so they start younger. Gotcha.
The Goblet of Fire!
Oh! I was right. There was a goblet.
And it's a
Fire.
As from this moment, the Triwizard Tournament has begun.
Wow.
This movie's got a quick pace already.
I know.
When you
We're
say-
already at the Triwizard Tournament. Was he from the boys' school?
The headmaster of the
Okay.
boys' school.
Up to no good.
Doing some sketchy shit.
For real.
I'm here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye. The end. Any questions?
None.
Which of you can tell me how many unforgivable curses there are?
3, sir.
There she is.
Which curse shall we see first? Crucio!
Oh, Neville's like pro nature.
Stop it! Can't you see it's bothering him? Stop it!
That was awkward.
Perhaps you could give us the last unforgivable curse, Miss Granger. Avada Kedavra! The killing curse. Only one person is known to have survived it. And he's sitting in this room.
God,
Harry.
Awkward.
Yeah, he makes me uncomfortable. So there's the control, the torture, and the killing curse. All illegal, and he did them all right there.
On a spider. So,
Deserving.
not illegal.
Yeah. Cedric. Man, he is angry. Too much testosterone in an all boys school. You gotta chill it out. Was that a look? Was that a look? Hello.
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 The Goblet champion is Victor Crumb! Fleur Delacour! The Hogwarts champion, Cedric Diggory!
What school is he?
Hufflepuff.
You're shitting me.
Nope.
He's my pick. He's my pick. He's my pick.
Only one will go down in history. Only one.
Holy shit, we got a Hufflepuff? I like, okay, finally some fucking representation. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, we want that.
It says Wiz. What is this?
Harry Potter.
There it is.
Harry Potter.
Fuck.
Harry Potter!
So he's in. Goblet says so.
You know it's serious when Dumbledore's speechless.
Yeah. He yelled at him.
He's a cheat!
It's Harry Potter, dude. Does he have something to do with it? But now Cedric's screwed.
Fence against the dark arts.
Always up to no good.
Oh, you think Harry's gonna beat Cedric?
It's Harry Potter.
You got a pick and he already lost.
I protest!
Harry!
I protest!
Harry, you put your name in the Goblet of Fire. You're absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Potter has no choice. He is a Tri-Wizard champion.
Oh, shit.
All of them looking at him like that, I'd be like,
Whoa!
can I just not be Harry Potter for one day?
Just Dumbledore approaching him like that.
That was a lot, huh?
Whoa! That was a lot of emotion.
We'll talk about that scene after this movie.
Really?
How did you do it? You might have let your best friend know, though. Let you know what? You know, bloody well.
Ron's a little sensitive.
Look, I don't know what happened tonight, and I don't know why. It just did. Piss off.
Whoa, dude.
You're his
Why is he
only
so mad at him
family.
for that, though?
Well, because they just had this whole combo about, like, eternal glory, how cool would that be? And then Harry was like, yeah, rather you than me, though. So then for the next night for this to happen,
Yeah,
he
then
thinks like, oh, you fucking little bitch.
Yeah, you went behind my back. And
Yeah,
you did
you were
that
planning
shit.
this shit.
That sucks.
Amazing. Amazing. Neville, you're doing it again.
Neville,
Doing what?
you're enjoying yourself too much.
You're participating in your passions.
I don't like it.
It's weird.
My friends are mad at me. Doesn't mean I actually want to talk to you.
Ronald would like me to tell you that Seamus told him Hagrid's looking for you.
Is that right? Well, you can tell Ronald.
I'm not an owl!
Come on, guys.
Damn, everybody's turning on him right
It's
now.
so
Even Hermione.
off. Yeah.
What's with the flower? Hagrid, have you combed your hair?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Bringing Harry as a wingman.
Hagrid!
I thought perhaps you had forgotten me. Forget you, lamb.
Oh, they have. They like each other. What the fuck is this?
Dragons! That's the first task.
Didn't Ron tell you that?
No, it didn't.
He said that Ron's brother brought that from Romania?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but in the first movie, there's a short line where Hagrid's dragon hatches. And Ron goes, I know what that is. My brother Charlie studies those in Romania.
Oh, yeah.
So we know that his brother is like a dragon
Gotcha.
something in Romania.
Dragon handler.
Sorry. Read the badge parts. You don't have a word.
That would be the group I'd be hanging out with.
You'd be wearing Potter's Stinks badges.
Yeah, about stings.
It's not worth it. Read the badges parts. Hey, listen. About the badges. I've asked someone to wear them. Don't worry about it.
Respect.
You're a right foul git. You know that. I think so. I know so. Fine.
Boys. I don't like this.
I'm literally writing that.
I don't think you're going to last 10 minutes in this tournament.
What's he doing up in a tree, dude?
He thinks he won't last 5. I don't give a damn what your father thinks, Malfoy.
Let's go, baby.
And you're just pathetic.
Ooh.
Pathetic.
Oh no, you don't me!
Making him a ferret.
So far, another good defense
Yeah,
against
little
the
dark arts
arts.
got our back. Okay.
Wouldn't even bother telling you what's in there. You wouldn't believe it if I did.
Okay.
Come on, Potter. What are your strengths?
Well, I can fly. I mean, I'm a fair flyer, but I'm not allowed a broom.
You're allowed a wand.
Okay. I like it. A little strategy.
He's gonna fly a
Everybody
wand.
needs a little coaching.
I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
that's a Hermione. Oh. Oh.
You have no business here. This tent is for champions and friends.
You've got what you want.
There's like a mutual respect between all the athletes. I like that. Sportsmanship.
Mr. Lacour, if you will. The Welsh Green, the Hungarian Horntail.
Oh, that looks like the worst one.
That was the one that Hagrid said was a nasty piece of work.
Good luck, champions. Mr. Diggory, the sound of the cannon.
We're ready.
Jesus Christ, Filch. The best thing is like Filch in the first movie when they're kids is a very scary guy.
Yeah.
The older they get,
Then we realize he's like kind of a joke.
the more goofy and jokey you realize he actually is. He's not scary. He's just a goober.
He is a goober. Runs like one. My God. Ah.
No, thank you. The fact that they could like watch Harry burn alive,
I know, like,
and they're with the binoculars, like looking all close. My eyes would be closed.
I don't even know if I'd be able to like go if I actually was friends with Harry.
I'd be like, I can't watch this. He's
Fuck
gonna
that,
die.
dude.
You what, Harry? You what? At your Bible!
Hey! Oh shit, Harry. Fuck.
Like hanging on the side of the fucking castle.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, this is a death situation. Where's the referees?
does he have a timeout? What? That kill him?
Harry?
No, the dragon.
Hermione was so
Raw
happy.
emotion. You did it, Harry!
Who wants me to open it? You want me to open it?
He's like a celebrity.
I
now.
can't hear you! Close it, Harry!
What the bloody hell was that? I reckon you have to be barking mad to put your own name in the Goblet of Fire. I suppose I was a bit distraught.
Yeah, I guess that was an apology. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's how boys do it.
That's how we do it,
They
man.
don't really ever say sorry. They just kind of
Never.
like,
Harry! These boys need to let Neville express himself.
they're being too judgy.
I know.
Neville likes to dance,
Dance and
Who cares?
be with nature.
And look at
Sounds
plants.
pleasant.
Yeah.
Still taking a look at Hermione. Oh, that's why he like stood up for them. Oh,
This tent is for champions
and friends.
and friends.
Sneaky.
It might interest you to know that Neville's already got someone.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm really depressed. Wait, Hermione? Can we run away?
Snape. Fuck.
It's study time.
Believe it or not, someone's asked me.
They're coming off as a little douchey.
Yeah, they
right
are little jerks.
And I said yes.
Woo!
Bloody hell. She's lying, right? Oh!
It's the Wizarding World. You can do that.
I also feel like the older they get, Snape gets less threatening and more just like he's like a relatable teacher.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
That
up
would annoy me too.
right now.
Please be quiet.
Harry.
Oh yeah. Go ask her, Harry.
Joe? Maybe you wanted to go to the ball with me.
I'm sorry, but someone's already asked me.
What?
Well, I've said I'll go get him.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn. He got the courage,
Yeah.
asked her, and she already
Worst thing
been
she could
asked.
say.
Hi, Harry.
Harry and Ron's dates.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And
Also, how kind of
twins.
fucked up though that he like never really gave them the
I
second
know.
of his
They
time.
say hi to him every day.
And he's like, and then when he's desperate, he's like, hey, come here, actually.
Oh, I would be so upset with my mom if she got me.
Oh, I wouldn't go.
What are those? What are those? My dress robes. I look like my great aunt Jessie. Smell like my great aunt Jessie.
Hello, boys. Don't you look dashing?
No, I need you all to line up in procession, please.
Oh, Cedric asked her? Oh.
She looks beautiful.
Yeah, she does.
Ron's such a jackass.
You could have had this. If
And
you
then
weren't
he's
a
like,
fucking idiot.
and dude, Harry, like, I feel so bad for her. She was just straight lying to us.
No, she's got
No,
the
he's
number
going
one
with Victor Crumb,
the number one seeker in the
Yeah.
world.
the Bulgarian beast. Neville and Little Weasley.
Ron was making fun of him for not having a date.
And his sister,
Actually,
brother.
I took your sister.
Oh, shit.
I took your sister, bitch.
Wow.
Things I like, Neville.
I'm
taking
starring his
Ron's
name.
sister.
Are you ready?
They got the fucking...
Check out the Wizarding World Muse. If this is a real band, I'm sorry for not knowing who it is.
I have
but
no
don't know
idea.
who it is.
They're using, like, the sorting hat as a beer bong.
Yeah.
Hot, isn't it?
He's a damn strap. You're fraternising with the enemy.
The enemy.
I think he's got a bit more than friendship on his mind.
His face. Ron blew it.
He's way too old.
What? What? That's what you think?
That's what I think.
Next time there's a ball, pluck up the courage and ask me before somebody else does. Ron, you spoiled everything!
Wow, she's, like, crushed.
It almost makes you realize, like, though she was probably excited to go with Victor,
She wanted to go with Ron.
she wanted to go with Ron, and she got dressed up for Ron.
Wow.
And her feet were sore.
Yeah. Poor thing. She was, like scream crying a little bit.
Mhm.
I felt so bad.
I remember as a kid when I first saw that scene, the very first time I was like, oh my god, Hermione is, like, yelling.
Yeah,
It was a lot of, like, acting for Emma Watson at that time.
definitely.
How are you?
Oh.
Spectacular.
You know the prefect's bathroom on the 5th floor? It's not a bad place for a bath.
Cedric! I love him.
Giving him a little payback clue.
I love that.
I'm definitely out of my mind.
Oh, Myrtle!
Myrtle, did you say try putting it in the water?
Got the bubbles over his boobs. Myrtle. Horny ghost.
A horny ghost, Myrtle.
Oh my god.
I mean, I get it though. It's Harry Potter, you know.
Yeah, that get me loose as well.
I'm putting that in.
You're sure about this, Neville? Absolutely. For an hour. Most likely.
Most likely.
It's still Neville.
You seem a little tense, Harry. Do I?
He's like, yeah, I'm about to go into a fucking lake for an hour, so. And you just told me this
Little
might,
tense.
this might not work.
Yeah.
Put that in your mouth. Except for this, they will have but 1 hour to do so. You may begin at the sound of the cannon.
Go, go, go.
Not a good start already. They all dived like swans.
Yeah, and he's choking. We good? Are we good? We good? Oh, sweet. You got web hands.
That would be trippy as fuck.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
oh my god. Does he have to choose?
no, they're each for one of them.
Oh my god. Oh, Victor. I was like, there's fucking sharks in here?
I mean, probably.
Oh, shit.
Harry's
Always
a good guy.
hero. Always.
Always a hero.
That was pretty sick CGI. Holy shit. Holy shit! Yeah!
Great party.
Go get him to the hotel.
My boy Cedric got first.
Thank you. And you helped.
Yeah, a bit.
And he's
A
like,
bit.
I was completely
fucking unconscious.
frozen, but
Seeing as Mr. Potter would have finished first, had it not been for his determination, we've agreed. Second place. Outstanding moral
for outstanding moral
fiber.
fiber.
I'll take moral fiber any day, man.
Oh, Harry! Harry, how good to see you again.
I'll be back in a moment. Minister, after you.
What the fuck?
Professor?
Professor.
Ah!
Ah!
Igor Kokorov, you have been brought from Azkaban at your own request.
I have names, sir.
Do you recognize him?
He's a headmaster of the boys' school.
Mm-hmm.
Severus Snape.
As the council is very much aware, I've given evidence on this. And prior to Lord Voldemort's downfall, turned spy for us.
Turned spy.
I heard about one more.
What's that?
The name. Marty Crouch! Junior.
Father? You are no son of mine.
Was that the guy in the beginning with the tattoo?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What a scene.
Holy shit.
A lot of bombs dropped in that scene.
Yeah. Diggory.
Now, as Mr. Diggory
Yeah!
and Mr. Potter
Yeah!
tied for first position, They will be the first to enter the maze. Contestants, gather around. Quickly!
I like the crumb turtleneck. That's a good uniform.
Oh, find the cup if you can, but be very wary. You could just lose yourselves along the way.
How so?
God.
I'd be like, Moody, can you just tell me where you put it? Dude said I could lose myself. There it is. Wait.
Oh, I would not like that.
Yeah, that's
The
I
claustrophobia.
can't, it's all smoky too. Like I can't see anything.
And it goes on for miles.
So what the fuck? How is this helping me?
So, like, immediate left? Stay on the left side?
What is
Like,
this?
are you saying it's eventually a left?
Man, she is not confident. Oh fuck. Did he kill her? Or find her?
See his eyes?
Yeah, they were like milky. It just become the soil? Oh.
Get down!
It still didn't kill Harry while he was bewitched. What? Fuck! Harry, make the right choice. That's the Harry I know.
What an intense scene. I got chills on my body when
Yeah.
they close up on his eyes. Damn.
Go on, take it. You saved me, take it. Together. 1, 2, 3.
Both winners?
You okay? Yeah. You?
Oh, fuck, man. This doesn't look good at all.
Where are we? Cedric.
Tom Riddle! Ew! What the fuck? Maybe he survives Avada Kedavra.
He's gross.
Hey! Oh, he's still so gross. That's a cool wand.
It's a pretty cool wand. I actually have that wand right there. If I was Harry right now, I would actually be crying.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
This is straight out of my nightmares.
Death Eaters.
13 years it's been. Not one of you tried to find me. Crap! Damn it!
Uh-oh. Him and Ron are like the same sensitivities.
Lucius. Such a handsome boy. Don't touch him!
Oh my god.
You can imagine for me, like, obviously I had read the books, but even still, the first time I saw this in the theaters, I was like, this is
Yeah.
scary.
Pick up your one, Potter! I said pick it up! Get up! Get up!
Let's go, Potter.
Lucius! Don't you turn your back on me, Harry Potter! I want to see the light leave your eyes!
My heart's pounding.
None of the other students at Hogwarts have to deal with what Harry Potter has to deal with.
Not even close.
Harry, when the connection is broken, you must get to the portkey. Harry, take my body back, will you?
Oh my god. And I'm already questioning his powers. Oh.
No! No! He's back! He's back!
Oh no.
That's my son! That's my boy!
Wow. That was like the saddest Harry Potter scene I've seen so far.
Absolutely.
What was it like? What was he like?
Who?
The Dark Lord.
Ah!
Were there others? In the graveyard, were there others?
Lucius?
I don't think I said anything about a graveyard, Professor.
Oh! Okay, this man! Dumbledore!
Are you Alistair Moody? Are you? No. You all right, Alistair? I'm sorry, Albus.
What? Hey! Oh! Junior!
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Your arm.
So he killed his dad?
Mm-hmm. The moment he knew his dad recognized
Nice.
him.
Oh!
Cedric Diggory was, as you all know, exceptionally hard-working.
Man, he's really dead.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Horrible.
Cedric Diggory was murdered. The Ministry of Magic does not wish me to tell you this. Not to do so, I think, would be an insult to his memory. While we may come from different places and speak in different tongues, our hearts beat as one. And we'll celebrate a boy who was brave, true, right to the very end.
Dumbledore's words
Me crying. What's new?
He's so well spoken.
Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. You have friends here. You're not alone.
Except when they get mad at you and doubt
And
you and
leave
don't
you
trust
alone
you.
for a while.
And leave you alone for a couple months. But they're teenagers, you know?
Yeah, it's hormones. Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Everything's going to change now, isn't it?
Yes.
What'd you think? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
I really liked
Heavy
it.
movie.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy, for sure. But I love that. I felt, got more real. Loved it. And definitely more love interest in this movie, which I really enjoyed.
I mean, it makes sense. They're like...
Yeah, they're growing up.
They're in teens. This is when you start...
Yeah.
You know.
But even Hagrid with the other giant woman.
That
was very
Hagrid,
cute.
And then, like, Dumbledore and McGonagall kind of had a little dance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was more... I think that was more platonic than anything, I felt. Like, it's a ball.
Yeah, I feel like if they were gonna be with anybody, it would be
Each other, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Who else? You see more of Hermione and Ron's relationship, really
super developed in this movie.
Very. And that's just kind of something I love about this movie too, is more intense acting with the characters. I felt in the other movies, they're 10-year-olds, so, not going to be as developed as actors, but I did see a lot more, like, emotion from the characters. Like, Hermione's, like, scream crying scene, I, like, really felt.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, when he's crying with Cedric and, like, yelling and just on the ground, was extremely emotional and made that whole scene emotional, plus the dad.
I mean, the dad, the my boy.
Yeah, that always hits.
It's one of those lines where the second you hear my boy, you just crack because he does such a good job. But yes, the kids in this movie, I agree. Yeah. It's cool because in this franchise, you not only see the characters grow up and develop and mature, but then you also get to experience the actors do that as well. And by the end of the film, you're looking at these actors as like incredible actors, full-fledged adults, and you're like so proud of who they've become, you know? Like,
yeah, I would give like Grammys to like the movie as wholes, especially for like Prisoner of Azkaban, but now I'm giving out Grammys to the individuals. You know what I'm saying?
You mean Oscars? Grammys is music.
I knew that.
It's okay.
I knew that.
It's okay.
I'm giving out Oscars to like the past movies, like as movies as whole, but now I'm giving Oscars to the individuals. Yeah. Because just for their performances, I'm really noticing, I mean, not like a switch, but just
they've trained.
Yeah.
Well, and it's one of those things too that you're not very familiar with actors, but this movie, if they're not a child and they are like an adult in this movie, they are the creme de la creme of British actors. Like that's what a lot of people comment on, is these children got to go to acting school for free with the greatest actors in Britain. So they just got to grow up their whole life surrounded by these professionals. Like, no wonder they got to grow up and become really good actors, all of them, you know?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah, I barely even know American actors, so I wouldn't have known the British ones, for sure. Another thing I liked, Cedric. Hufflepuff. Now he's dead, and that really hurt.
Yeah. Well, and it's, it's when the book came out, I believe the book came out, and I don't remember, but when the book came out, it was huge. Mm-hmm. It was shocking because nowadays, I don't know how literature is in the teen genre, but back then, for a child to die in literature, it was huge.
Yeah.
Like, for J.K. Rowling to have that in the book, and I remember it was a huge deal in the literature world, to the point where like parents didn't want their kids reading Harry Potter, and
really,
because it was so dark and it was so intense, and like they killed a child at the school. It was like a big deal. And then obviously when the movie came out, it was just tenfold. Like, oh, this is horrible. Like, and it really kind of sets the tone for what to expect in this latter half of the franchise.
It gets dark. Yeah, and Dumbledore kind of foreshadows with that too, where he's like, what does he say? The dark and something days are yet to come.
He says, like, pretty soon we're all going to have to make a decision between what is right and what is easy.
Yeah. The dark days aren't right now. Like,
right, yeah.
We haven't even touched it.
Hermione really foreshadows it too, where she says, everything's going to change now, isn't it? And Harry looks at her and goes,
yeah.
Yes, it is. And I think it's such a poignant moment in the franchise, because I really do feel like the first 4 films are one thing and then the last 4 are another. And I think that Goblet of Fire is like the middle ground where it really, everything changes after this.
Oh yeah. And now that you mentioned that, that Dumbledore scene where he comes and grabs Harry, what did you want to talk about there? Because
what did you rate?
put that on things I didn't like, just because of how, like, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, he just grabs him and, what are you doing?
It felt a little out of character for you?
Yeah, I was like, wow, Dumbledore really got into him for that.
So when we were done filming, don't worry guys, I'll show him. It's a viral moment, because that moment took the world kind of by storm when it happened, because in the book, it's very specifically stated, and people are like, you know, it's one of the... It's like the argument old as time in Harry Potter. In the book it says, did you put your name on the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore said calmly. And in the movie, it's a totally different approach.
Yeah,
and people were
the opposite of
very upset. And to this day, people despise this film because of moments like that, where they feel like it was so out of character. For another moment is when, at the very end, he goes, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And Dumbledore grabs Harry's hand and goes, your arm, Harry. And Harry's like, ah!
Yeah, like,
people are like, Dumbledore would never hurt Harry.
Yeah.
And in the movie, it's portrayed a little differently. So that's been a moment
more
that's...
hands-on.
Everyone in the comments is going to be like, oh yes, it's a controversial moment in the Harry Potter franchise, because it's, in the book, it's delivered one way. And in the movies, it's delivered a completely different... He's like pushed up against the shelf.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Like, it's like, a totally different moment.
Slammed a little bit. That's interesting. We'll go back to things I like, though.
Yeah.
Neville Longbottom. I really liked him this movie. And I was like, I didn't give a shit about him before. I mean, he had funny scenes and he was a cool side character. But now he's gotten learning a lot more about him, I guess, you know, with his interests and how he's treated by everyone else.
Well, you
and
kind
I'm
of
like,
got like a little defensive, like everyone's bullying him.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, like what's up with that?
But also, like, they've always been. I think you're just starting to like him now, so you're starting to now notice the bullying more. When in reality,
a little more prevalent in this movie.
They've always been bullying him.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been making fun of him.
He's had funny scenes, you know, I know that, but I felt like it was a little more prevalent in this movie where they're just blatantly telling him.
I think it was more prevalent from Harry.
True.
Harry.
Well, I guess
more
Harry
mean
and
to him.
Ron
were
and
a little more mean.
Hermione. I don't think Hermione was, but then the two, so like the main characters being more mean to Neville. I didn't appreciate, but I've grown to like Neville a lot.
Speaking of Neville, did you hear the line? I know that flashback scene that Harry was like transported to was like a lot of information at once, and it was like, oh, you find out Snape was a Death Eater and that he was turned into a spy, and you find out that headmaster of that boys' school also used to be a Death Eater, but turned in names to get himself free, and then you find out about Barty Crouch's son. There's a line when he's outing Barty Crouch, he's saying that this person, before he says Barty Crouch's name, he says, I know for a fact this person took place in the capture and torture of
the Longbottom parents. Yeah.
So, in the earlier part of the movie, Mad-Eye Moody forces Neville to watch him use the Cruciatus curse on the spiders, on that spider. That is the curse that was used on his parents by that guy.
Crouch Jr.?
Because he had the Polyjuice potion.
Oh my god.
So
that's why it shook him so much.
It had nothing to do with nature. It was because Neville was basically watching his parents.
But he didn't even like really know that though. It was just kind of like subconsciously. Oh,
it's public knowledge. I mean, Neville's story will start to unfold even more. But yes, his parents I mean, as you described, everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
So his parents' situation is well known. You know, people know what happened to his parents.
And who killed him, and
you don't even know fully what happened to them. You just know they
Yeah,
were
no.
tortured by that guy, and that's why that scene was so intense for
That
Neville.
makes sense, yeah.
And it's so fucked up that he made him watch that because he's the one who did it. Because
Yeah.
that wasn't the real Mad Eye Moody. That was Barty Crouch Jr.
When did Barty Crouch Jr. take the place of Moody? And
We
like,
never saw Moody. We've never met Moody.
Oh,
We've
okay.
never met
That
Moody. The
was
moment he
all
walks
Crouch
in,
Jr.
he chugs that potion and he goes, "What do you think he's drinking?" He goes, "I don't know. I don't think it's pumpkin juice."
Yep.
That's the very first scene we've seen of him. So we've never met Moody actually. Well,
Wow.
I mean,
Right at the end, when
right
he's
at the end,
butt
of this-
naked.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's very intense what happened to Neville in that scene.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing I really liked is the action shots during all the competitions and how it was shot. I feel like there was just so much going on, too, in each one, with the dragon. The mermaid scene was really intense, too, but I just really liked how much action there was in this movie and, like, how it was shot, and I felt like I was, like, on the edge of my seat for each one.
But that being said, this is the first film that we have no Quidditch.
That's true! Between the school.
Well, and Quidditch this year was canceled because of the
Because of-
tournament.
Yeah,
It would be
that makes
it
sense.
was
Yeah, you
just too
can't...
much to organize.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
it's
that
a
was
lot
a
of
real
work for the admin
terrorist
team.
attack. Like, they were supposed to go to the Quidditch Cup, and it just got burnt down. Like, that's awful.
Yeah.
That's scarring. The Dumbledore scene, where he's talking about Cedric, it's like his obituary to a sense, or I guess it was a service.
Like a wake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That...
Touching.
Touching.
When,
Sure.
I don't know if it hit you, but the line where he says, not to tell you what happened to him would be an insult to his memory, and then you see Harry go.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, it gets
I
me.
think I shook my head with Harry.
Because I'm like, oh, God. Like, just the line, like you said it in the movie, like, the way Dumbledore talks is just so profound, and, like, he could really, like, he could put me to sleep, he could put me to tears, he could, like, you know, he can do so many things for me.
Yeah. Alright, so things I don't like, we already talked about that Dumbledore scene. Obviously just Cedric dying, because I think with Lupin he just kind of left. So maybe we'll see him again, but we're
With
not going to
Cedric,
see...
you know for a
Yeah,
fact.
no more. I put real early in the movie on my miscellaneous notes that I got my eye on Moody, no pun intended.
Well, that was a good one. You were
Just
right to
because,
do
only
so.
because he was a dark arts teacher too. I'm always gonna like, no, they technically it has been too good, too bad because the Moody himself is a good person. We just didn't see him.
You don't know who he is.
Yeah, but I guess I was kind of right because
Well, and it's also the first time that they've like played us like that.
I think you can kind of suspect Moody just by, he was helping Harry so much, but he is just so sketchy in his own way that it's like, where is
That's
this
just
gonna
him.
turn?
That's
Yeah,
just him, because Lupin was also sketchy.
He
in his
was,
own way.
yeah.
You know, like he had the scratches on his face randomly. He would miss class randomly.
Yeah.
He was afraid of the moon. So for a while, you were like, "What the fuck is his deal?" But he still was a good guy. Mm-hmm. Moody's not a good guy. Well, Barty Crouch Jr. is not a good guy.
Yeah. All in all, I really enjoyed Goblet of Fire, and I had attachment to characters like I did in Azkaban. I rated Azkaban a 9-1, and I'm going to give a final score rating of 8-8
8-8.
for
Okay.
Goblet of Fire.
Okay, so it's
Very
your
high
second
score.
most liked Harry Potter
It is second, yes, so far.
film. Okay,
for me.
well that is awesome to hear. That is totally, you're right, because
That is.
I'm going to start this right now. Like, I don't know if this is going to happen, but nobody come for him in the comments if you think that that's a bad decision. Time to get into the controversy. I'll make it quick because I don't like to dwell on the negative. But essentially, overall, this is probably the most deterred from the source material, this film.
Okay.
It's the most not like the book. There's a lot of things that they cut from the book, and there's a lot of things that were like changed from the book. And so that as a whole just bothers people. And there's so many stark differences in this film.
I totally get that, though. I would understand, too. And even if I didn't read the books, I would take that to heart and be like, stay true.
All in all, I just think that that's why this movie, you may see in the comments people be not as into the movie or have issues with it in the comments.
Yeah.
That's why. Because there's a lot of things. And in the comments, you know, if you're somebody that knows a difference or knows something that was taken out that you wish was left in or that was changed that you wish wasn't, let us know.
Please.
I'm sure you would love to see what that was like.
That's happened in the other videos too, where people are leaving their comments like that. And I really enjoy reading them.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely do that.
So yeah, that's just basically, essentially, in a nutshell, why people feel that way about Goblet of Fire is just because of the differences in it, and
it's weird shit too. Like, why have Dumbledore get all crazy in that scene?
It's
if
like
it's
stuff
not
like
in
that.
the book.
Also, like it's a really awesome action sequence, but the dragon flying around scene doesn't happen. Like, and that's what bothers a lot of people. Is like book professors would have never let that go down. The moment they left the stadium, they would have like called off the match. But then in the movie,
Okay,
they're
that
just
makes
like,
sense.
"Oh, bye, Harry," and he gets to fly around the school and
They don't even get to watch.
and damages the school.
Yeah,
and,
a lot of
that
damage.
doesn't
I mentioned
happen in the
that. A lot
book,
of
so a lot of
damages.
people like find that scene to be kind of like a pointless Hollywood action. You know, that like didn't need to necessarily be in that. When like
Too
when you
Hollywood.
consider all these other things that were taken out, but then there was like a 20-minute dragon flying scene. It's like people are like, just put in the other thing.
Yeah.
You know, just put in the thing that was supposed to be in there. So yeah, it's just random things like that we can definitely get into another time, or you guys can let us know. But I'm really happy that you enjoyed it. I'm really happy that you like this movie because I ultimately just want you to keep loving this journey.
Yes. I feel like my score probably won't go lower. I think I will just keep improving because they're getting better and better. But if Azkaban really has my heart, you know, I don't know.
And I think you loved this movie too, subconsciously, because there was no Dursleys.
Yeah, no Dursleys at all. I'm actually gonna change my score. That's so funny.
It's an 8.89.
Yeah. Yeah, no Dursleys. That's amazing for me.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I'm very happy you enjoyed that. I'm happy that we're going to keep going. We're going to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be doing Order of the Phoenix later, which is a very exciting one. And we're now entering the second... if Harry Potter was like phase 1, phase 2...
This is phase 2.
This is phase 2.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8 are the second 4. So we are now entering like the second phase of Harry Potter. And shit's about to... And like that's the thing is like the first 4, Voldemort's not back. He's back now. He is back in
like a
physical
full form, yeah.
So that obviously the final 4 are just gonna be inherently different feels, different stakes, different tones, because it's no longer he may come back. He's here. And so like nothing will be the same. Nothing will be exactly how it was. And I'm excited to get into it.
Christ,
So
yeah.
do you have any final thoughts before we close this out?
Final thoughts. Amazing film. Love how it was shot. Love the open scenes. Excited to get into phase 2. And we gotta kill this motherfucker, Voldemort.
We gotta kill Voldemort.
We gotta kill this guy. So, let's get it.
Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed Davin's reaction, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date. You're not gonna want to miss phase 2 Harry Potter. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.